Jonathan Schwartz. I have a master's in math education from Harvard University. I've been teaching high school math and engineering for 20 years. One of the main problems students have in high school math is a comfort level and understanding of fractions, ratio, and proportion. Over the years, I've invented some very successful games that teach fractions, and I've finally come up with the perfect game that students grades 2 through 6 love, called Sudden Dozen. Join me in my Kickstarter campaign to get these decks of cards out to schools in our surrounding area. Dozen, the fun card game that teaches fractions. There are 4 suits of 13 cards each: blueberry, chocolate, raspberry, and green apple. We started with core cards, and now we've progressed to a brand new set of cards called Sudden Dozen, and this is our prototype deck. Let's start with one of our favorite games, Slapjack. Go ahead and start playing if you would. We have a 2nd grader and a 6th grader playing here. We have 4 donuts and 4/12ths of a dozen. So you're looking for 2 sequential cards that equal a whole dozen. So there you got 6 donuts. You need another 6 donuts to make a dozen. What are you looking for there?
3.
Okay, keep turning. 2 donuts. Oh, very good. So she keeps the pile and we keep going. We have 7 donuts. There's a full dozen right there. Of the 13 cards, there's a 0 and a full dozen. So that's where the game, goldfish. But the difference with Go Fish here is we're actually trying to get 2 cards that are not a pair, but rather a full dozen. So we have 7 chocolate donuts plus 5 blueberry donuts, which give us 12 donuts or 1 full dozen. So we're looking for whole dozens.
Do you have 9 donuts?
What's that as a fraction of a dozen?
Yes, I do.
9/12ths.
21, but rather than get to 21, you're trying to get to a whole dozen donuts. So you take in the blueberry donuts and mixing them with chocolate donuts to get a full dozen. Learning fractions at the same time. Sudden Dozen, it's a fun game, and you're learning fractions. What do you guys think?
Great
Love
game!
it.